You might wonder, what can a book of parables from ancient Babylon really teach us about money today? Well, as it turns out, pretty much everything. So let's dive into the incredible, timeless financial wisdom of the richest man in Babylon. So the big idea here is the rules of money don't really change. Seriously, they're kind of like gravity. They're just laws of the universe. They worked for all those successful people walking around ancient Babylon, and you know what? They work for us right now, today. Okay, let me ask you something. Does this hit a little close to home? You work hard, right? You're bringing in a decent paycheck, but then you look at your bank account at the end of the month and it's just as empty as it was before. Where did it all go? This is the exact problem this book tackles head on. To get into this, the book introduces us to these two buddies, Bansir, who's an amazing chariot builder, and Kobe, a super talented musician. You'd think they'd be doing great, right? Nope. Despite all their skill and hard work, they are flat baroque. And you can just feel their frustration, can't you? I mean, they're living in this city that's just dripping with gold, but after all their years of working their tails off, they've got nothing. It's like they're just on a hamster wheel, working and working, but never actually getting anywhere. And then they have this incredible aha moment. They realize, wait a minute, we're experts at building chariots and playing music, but we've never, not once, actually tried to learn how to build wealth. So what do? They decide to go straight to the source, to the one guy who has absolutely cracked the code, their old friend, Arcad. Now, Arcad, he wasn't always rich. He started out as a poor scribe, so he gets it. He agrees to teach them what he calls the 7 cures for a lean purse. And let me tell you, this first one, it's the big one. It's the foundation for literally everything else. What's so powerful here is the total mindset shift. Arcad points out that it's not about how much you earn. Think about it. Everyone has money coming in, right? It's like a stream of gold. But for most people, it just flows right through their hands and out the other side. The real secret? It's not about making the stream bigger. It's about building a dam. And here it is, the magic number. Arcad's advice is so simple. He basically says, for every $10 that come in, you only spend 9. That's it. You have to pay yourself first. Before you pay your rent, before you buy groceries, before you pay anyone else, a piece of that money belongs to you. This right here, this is the absolute core of it all. You have to burn this idea into your brain. Say it in the mirror every morning. A part of everything you earn is yours to keep. Arcad says this one simple thought is what transformed him from a poor worker into a wealthy man. Okay, so you're doing it. You're saving a piece of everything you earn, and your account is finally starting to grow. Awesome! But you can't just let it sit there. Saving is only step 1. The next part is all about making that money multiply. You gotta put it to work. So Arcad lays out a whole strategy for this. You have to make your money work for you, like a little army of employees. You have to protect it from stupid risks. It's a good idea to own your own home to keep your costs down. And you have to plan for the future to make sure you'll have money coming in even when you're not working. And this is where the real magic happens. This is basically compound interest explained 6,000 years ago. It's such a great way to think about it. It's not just your savings working for you. It's the money your savings earns that also starts working for you. Soon you have a whole family, a whole army of golden slaves, as he calls them, all earning more money for you. But, and this is a big but, putting your money to work can be risky, and Arcad learned this the hard way. He tells this painful story about how he saved up for a whole year and then gave it all to a guy named Asmer, a brickmaker, who promised to buy rare jewels with it. And how did that turn out? Oh, it was a total disaster. And here's why. The brickmaker, well, he knew about bricks, not jewels. He got scammed and bought a bunch of worthless glass. All of Arcad's savings? Gone. But later, Arcad invested with a shield maker to buy bronze. And guess what? The shield maker knew everything about bronze. That investment grew. The lesson is so simple, but so important. Don't take advice about jewels from a brickmaker. Get advice from experts. All right, we're at the 7th and final cure. And honestly, this one might be the most powerful of all, because it turbocharges everything else we've talked about. This one isn't about your money, it's about you. It's all about increasing your own power to earn more. Arcad's point is that what you earn is directly tied to what you know and how good you are at what you do. So if you're always trying to learn more, to get better at your craft, you're going to be rewarded for it. You can't just stand still, because the world moves on and you'll get left behind. So, how do you actually do that? Well, first, just wishing you were rich is useless. You need a specific, tangible goal, like, I want to save $5,000. Then you got to get laser focused on improving your skills. And finally, you have to be a person of integrity. Pay your bills, take care of your people. When you respect yourself, you're capable of achieving way more. Okay, so we've gone through all the cures for a lean purse, but there's one last thing we need to talk about. What about luck? Is getting wealthy just about being lucky? Or is there more to it than that? Arcad has a really interesting take on this. He says good luck isn't passive. It's not something that just randomly strikes you like lightning. He personifies it as this goddess of good luck who is actually looking for people to help. And who does she want to help? People who actually grab the opportunities that come their way. So what's the biggest thing that gets in our way? What stops us from grabbing those opportunities? Well, it's one simple, powerful enemy: procrastination. You know that little voice that says, I'll do it tomorrow? Arcad warns that when we listen to that voice, we literally become our own worst enemy. And that's really the heart of it. Luck isn't random. It's a response. It's drawn to people who are prepared, who are decisive, who take action. Think of it this way. Action is like a magnet for good luck. It pulls opportunity and success right to you. So there you have it. The wisdom is all here. The opportunity to actually use it is right in front of you, right this second. So the only real question left is, what are you going to do? Are you going to procrastinate? Or are you going to be a person of action?